What up, Tristan Miller? Thank you. I'm about to upload a video on YouTube in like 30 minutes.
Here's a clip of my very first tour I ever did. Now, I grew up by the beach. Whenever I'm feeling stressed out or nobody's laughing at jokes, I like to go to the nearest body of water. And we have one here. It's called Amity Island. Now, I know what you're thinking. You probably hear Amity Island and you think of the shark attack, right? Well, we caught the shark and you have nothing to worry about. See, the shark's right there. We even have our friend police diver Ron in the water just to make sure that we're good, that nothing fishy happens. We're going to stop here for a few moments so you can take some photos and then we will continue with the tour. Now, check this out. They have filmed a lot of my favorite TV shows here. For example, that could... Is that a tuba? Alright folks, it's all good. Just remain seated. Don't worry, we have a friend police diver Ron in the water. Ron! 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 Yo, Ron! No, Ron, no! What is it? He's gonna sacrifice himself. No, Ron, you can't. There must be another way. It has to be you, Ron. Not me, not a driver. You. Oh no, Ron had a lot of guts to be out there, and there they are. Alright folks, it's all good. Just remain seated. Don't worry. Our driver John is a professional. He's going to park the tram in the safest place possible behind these extremely flammable gasoline barrels. Now don't worry, there is bait attached to the yellow buoy and the shark takes a... Watch out! It's lit! That pier is on fire! Yo, that's a shark. You're the police put over there. Haha, we got you, bud.
If you're gonna come this way.
Let's give a huge round of applause for our shark Bruce. Love Bruce. Thanks, Bruce, for terrorizing guests since the 70s. We appreciate you. For example, one of my favorite directors, Academy Award-winning Jordan Peele, loves Jaws.
I remember going to Universal Studios when I was 12 years old, feeling this feeling of wonder. You know, one of my first trips to Universal Studios, seeing the Jaws ride. One of my favorite movies of all time. Just feeling like, that's him.
It's not.
That's the Jaws.
It's not.
Like, I don't even know if that is
It's
the
not.
Jaws.
I'm sorry.
I hope it is.
It's not. I love you, Jordan, but the real one is at the Academy Museum. If you go to the Mid-City Los Angeles area, they have an Oscar museum. That's the Oscars. And you know, I won an Oscar. They have a museum. They have Bruce over there. Make sure to check them out. Thank you, Jordan. Love you.
Time for my favorite part of the tour. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how we're effective creative, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour way back in 1968.
So here in sunny Southern California, we get the same boring, majestic, beautiful, Instagram-ready weather day in and day out. But sometimes, we need to manipulate weather. Welcome to a little weather demonstration we have for you in our Old Mexico sets. Now, the thunder we would never play in real life. If we were actually filming, it would be an assistant director going bang, bang, and then the actors reacting to it, and then we would add that audio file in post-production when we were filming. But for you guys, speakers hitting into the set. The lightning, large arc strobe lights on top of the sets out of the camera's view. And then for the rain, it's actually a very complicated device. If you look up at it, it's called sprinklers.
Who are you?
We put the sprinklers on top of poles, shoot the water up into the air like gravity did its job. During the black and white era of filming, they would add ink to the water. Watch out, it's a flash flood! Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee cartoon. That was a flash flood, a result of thousands of gallons of recycled water that are pumped to the top of the hill, bottled up, and then sold at Angel Stadium. Go Dodgers. You might also recognize it from Big Fat Liar, which I'll play a clip about it in just a moment. You might also recognize it from Judas. That's Lady Gaga's music video. She filmed it in Flash Flood, and also right here. You might recognize our Old Mexico sets from Star Trek Picard, Westworld, Shameless, Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Nacho Libre with Jack Black and Ana de la Reguera, and also What's Love Got to Do with It with Oscar winner Angela Bassett, and of course Big Fat Liar with double Oscar nominee Paul Giamatti. He is. Look at that Hollywood smile. Beautiful. I told my dentist, I'm like, I want that. I want the Bruce special. What other movie is there a shark called Bruce in? Anybody know? That's Amity Island over there. You might know it as Cavico, Maine for Murder, She Wrote with Angela Lansbury. 12 years, 12 seasons, a murder every episode, and no one moved away. That's also where they filmed my favorite sketch for Key and Peele, the Megan sketch. They filmed one of my favorite TV shows, Community, right over there. Now, I want to bring up Steven Spielberg one more time.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the traffic.
Welcome to Wisteria Lane for me.
Over.
So what the heck? Let's do this.
None of these houses are real. They're called shells. There's only about 5
Who's
people to the house
Kish
in that
and
state
White
that aren't
Kings?
really suitable for filming. Our Colonial Street has been closed a lot. I was actually very surprised that it was open today. It's always closed for filming, for Bel Air, or for the TED TV show, because this is where they have the house for the TED TV show, which I'll show you in just a moment. If I open that red door in that gray house, I'll be met with a 100-year-old eucalyptus tree that is illegal to cut down in the state of California. Right next to it, the yellow house, that is Davey's house from Never Have I Ever. Take a look at your screens. This blue house, that's Ted's house. It's right there. Isn't that crazy? And then my favorite house is a purple one. That lilac-colored abode, that is the original 1313 Mockingbird Lane from the Munsters. Yup. It was also used in The Burbs with Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. Cast for The Friendly Ghost with Christina Ricci. Dilemma, Nelly featuring Kelly Rowland. Now we do have the line of state signs up here. Now this is Steven Spielberg Drive, the street that we're on, and Steven Spielberg was an executive producer on Back to the Future.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Thank you, Steven. If you're a fan of the Fast and the Furious sisters, we do have Dom's car coming up over here.
Yo, tengo Calderón.
Look at Dom's car. That's so cool.
Again, Universal,
I wonder
enjoying
if she's
it.
there to say hi. Let's see. Mother! Also, say hello to the construction folks working on Halloween Horror Nights. Woo! Now you might see Mother up there on the second floor. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Oh, that's literally Norman Bates. Hi, Norman. I wasn't making fun of Mother. No, we're just chilling. We're just vibing. We're not here to... Wait, what? And now, folks, welcome to the airplane crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
Snakes Army, come
What
in.
you are looking at, that is a real Boeing 747 airplane that was bought just for the production. It cost filmmakers $60,000, and you're probably thinking, oh, that's not that bad. But to get it here, it was $200,000. It's always the shipping and handling that gets you, am I right? Now, if you flew into Los Angeles, take photos, send it to your family, and be like, made it. They're gonna love it, I promise.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of Steven. And for Ken to sit down and talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Now, check this out. This airplane was a real airplane. They bought it from a Mojave Desert airplane graveyard. Now, once an airplane has too many miles on it, they retire it. This airplane is from the 80s. I know that because when I work here, but also if you look at the seats, they have ashtrays on them. So right now, those folks working on the airplane, also that's really
Appreciate
cool.
it,
What I
guys,
would
for always
like
watching
to
me
go sit up
on
there and take a
YouTube.
picture.
Appreciate
But
it,
right now, they're setting up lights, I believe, for Halloween Horror Nights. This is going to be the Terror Tram. You're going to be walking through here. It's going to be Enter Blumhouse. So it's going to be like Megan. It's going to be the grabber from the Black Phone. So I'm very, very excited for that.
I'm posting
But
a new
this is
video
real
today in
airplane.
30
We bought it for
minutes.
$60,000.
So go check
And
it
it's
out,
funny 'cause I
everyone.
used to do VIP tours, and one time we had a guy come in. He's like, "Oh, I work at that Mojave Desert Graveyard," and he said, "We don't sell these for $60,000. We usually sell them for $10,000. But when Steven Spielberg rolls around, he kind of upped the price a little bit." So they chopped it up into 4 pieces. They put it on the back of trucks and then brought it here to Los Angeles, welded it into place. You're going to notice the roof is missing. That's for a number of reasons. Something great that Steven Spielberg has done since the beginning of his career is suspense. He really knows how to make your anxiety start up before they even show you anything. For example, in Jurassic Park, when the water ripples, what does that tell you? Queen Rex is on her way. That T-Rex is coming near you. You can feel the vibrations, but you don't see Queen Rexy. In Jaws, the whole movie, the first 40 minutes of the movie, they're talking about the shark. You're seeing how dangerous it is. You're seeing the POV, but you never see the shark until 40 minutes into the movie, and it creates a bigger kind of reaction. Same thing here. When Tom Cruise is walking around, what happened to these people? Your anxiety starts to like go off, and you're like, what? Your imagination. You're like, what happened? There's no blood. There's no evidence of what happened to the people. So again, that makes you kind of put your own definition to it, which is a lot scarier than what we show you. But really, it just didn't fit under the freeway underpasses, so they ripped the roof off and then they threw it over there. But anyway, check this out.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen now, man. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay, I'm closed. Bobby, get in. Get in.
Community with Joel McHale, Allison Brie, and Donald Glover has literally filmed in front of this like kind of seafoam greenhouse. This was Habitat for Humanity. TBS's Angie Tribeca, Netflix's Love, Father John Misty, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, rapper Logic, The Fray. They've all filmed music videos here. Someone just filmed a music video here, but I don't think I'm allowed to tell you who it is yet. Let's just say that when I go to Starbucks, I get the grande size. Now, we might be passing in between the airplane and the construction. You might see the log cabin from The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. You may barely see it right through the construction. Everyone say hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. Bye, Frank. Everybody give Frank a huge round of applause and give the construction for everybody a huge round of applause. Working on my favorite season here at Universal, Halloween Horror Nights. Very, very excited for that. It is my honor to introduce to you Jupiter's Claim, the actual sets from Nope.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life.
Yeah, you're gone.
Is Jupiter's Claim.
Appreciate it.
The nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky and Juke Park.
I love Nope. But
So
if
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
turn
seen
off the
Nope,
live,
you really
everyone.
have no
I'm
idea
getting
what's about to
offline.
happen. If for some reason
Go check out
an
today's
unidentified
video on
flying
YouTube. I'm
object
about to
flies
post
over
it
us and we
and
lose electricity,
hit it, gives
whatever
a
you do, just do me a favor. Whatever
thumbs
you
up,
do,
everyone,
do
and I'm
not
out.
look
Appreciate your support, guys.
Oh, what was that? Anyway, sorry, just don't look up, okay? That's it.
I'm out.
But
Peace.
a little further down, you can see the
Catch you
brand
next
new
time.
Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show